Okay, so here's what you can see probably.
And they, of course, have their bows as
Yep,
well.
exactly. Yep, these are just kind of demon markers. So
Yep.
they do have these blades like this, but they don't have them out like wielding them like this, but they have blades at their sides, and they all also have bows that they can use. So
Okay.
they are kind of troops, whatever. Just warriors, so a little ranged, little combat. I'm keeping all these minis here, but they're not. There isn't a flood of guys ready to come out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I don't believe you.
More off the map.
Yeah.
That we can't see.
So, I think we might have run our course on the whole disguise ourselves as a demon and walk in the front door thing. Mm-hmm. They're probably starting to catch on to that trick. We've used it a couple of times. Mm-hmm. So I think we need to think of some other approach. And I'm not sure what that is. How good of a digger is my friend Swiss?
It would probably take him a couple days. You want to El Chapo into the?
Yeah.
It would. It's not like he can magically tunnel. There's not anything that just. It would be like.
It's what he does, but it's not magically what he does.
Yeah, those tunnels have been a civilization-wide effort.
Yeah.
On the Ratkins' part.
Okay.
At times assisted by magical means, and at times just like it is just taking them years to develop.
Okay. Well, you've got your whip. You might be able to use that to swing up onto the top of the wall, maybe.
Oh, that'd be badass.
That would be pretty badass.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Would you be... No, wait. Please tell me you're a gnome, not a halfling.
Oh yeah, I'm a gnome.
You could be Indiana gnomes.
Oh. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I hadn't even thought of that. I should have with the whip. But...
Perfect. So, he feels like that it feels like that one's kind of standing off from the other two, where we might be able to dispatch some enemies that are on top of that without these other two noticing too quickly.
Let me ask you this: do you, you kind of get here? Are you looking to kind of, hey, let's find a point of somewhere where we can breach?
We're looking for
it up,
yeah.
And then it's going to be like
we're trying to Velociraptor this, test the gates, until we find a weak spot.
Yeah. Or do you want to kind of? Are you observing them for a little bit, or are you just looking for a point of entry?
I think it'd be smart to just to observe them for a bit, see if there's shift changes, see if there's any kind of, and what the best point of entry would be while we're doing that.
You see them. I should ask you one more thing. What time of day do you come?
This got to be a nighttime thing.
Yeah. Okay. So there are a few shifts, and they every now and then they stay in these pairs. They've kind of always done that. It's nothing unusual for you guys, and they kind of will every once in a while. One will get down. It isn't too hard for between these to all keep watch, but one will get down and kind of just loop around. They'll check on everything around the camp, but they don't really come and go. They don't really leave outside. They just kind of watch, and then every now and then they'll check. And sometimes they'll come every hour or so, depending on how long you're watching them. They'll come down and give the prisoners some shit, and you'll hear some screams and things like that. But
yeah, it's like their smoke break, only their torture break.
Torture, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
okay.
You tell me what you want to do.
God.
Open sandbox.
Fortresses suck.
You could sleep out here. You could
Yeah.
rest. You could wait till the morning. You could.
Yeah.
We start a party over
You
here.
start a
and
party.
Invite all the demons.
Yeah.
Well, that gives me an idea.
Yep.
Is this a wooded area or no?
There's some tree cover.
Let's start a fire out in the woods. And I want to burn the woods down. And I want to see how many people come out, or how many of these guys come out to investigate.
Okay. You tell me where. Pick a point.
Here.
Okay. Cool. It probably needs to be, like off like out,
Sure.
out here.
Yeah.
When you do, obviously it doesn't take too long that these guys kind of notice it. They both kind of get down. They run back over, not to the prisoner's keep, but you see them run around back behind here. And then you see them come out here. The one gets up and you see him kind of point to this guy, and he ensorcels a rain fireball, a rainstorm, and puts it out.
You son of a bitch.
But
You pointy-headed
legitimately,
son of a bitch.
you've identified a wizard.
We have.
And so then he takes care of that. He barks to the guy, gets back down, comes back around here, and they kind of watch.
Alright, that's one spell slot down. Let's do that. Every
Let's
other
keep
tree.
on going.
It's like 45 fires later, and then, oh damn, he's out of slots. Now's our time.
Yeah.
Now's our time.
He just looks at it, goes,
Yep.
now's our time.
Now's our time. Yeah. You keep lighting him until he
Just puffs of mist.
nothing. But I mean, that's information.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
We've got that. He must be kind of a taskmaster leader. Okay. Damn, I was hoping somebody would leave.
We could, I got minor illusion. We could illusion some arrows coming out from this direction. See if we can get these guys all to congregate over here while we sneak in the back way.
I can dig that. Yeah, let's try that.
Cool. Do you have Uthal's thing? Are you ready to rock?
I don't have it actually.
Okay, let me grab it.
It's not like I have it.
I just realized. Wherever you want to keep that. Oh, I did it. There's Uthal. You guys are gonna need all the help you can get. There's Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So I'll ignore like cards and stuff, but put your guys in play wherever you would like.
The goal is to let's kind of hang out right here, just in case in case they don't.
like off,
Yeah,
hidden.
yeah.
In that direction. So I want
You could turn Dangle invisible and send him in alone.
Split the party. That's a
to
strategic
split the party.
choice. It is a
Tell
choice
me more about this. Split the party.
it's a choice that is strategic. All right, so you're gonna do the arrow thing.
Yep. So we'll illusion some arrows targeting these guys. they won't hit because they're
Right.
just
They're gonna just kind of stick
Right.
into the
You
wood in front
really
of
don't
them.
want them to hit. You want them to come short and kind of like make it look like they stick in there. And,
Yeah. Make it look like it's coming from like over there in the burnt woods.
especially if it's these guys again. Okay, some random fire or something. Who knows what? But then now that there's something, they're kind of like, okay, something's fishy. So they kind of bark over to these guys, and there's seems to be a little bit of an alarm that's initiated. So these guys come over here. These guys come over. They get up along like the walkway on the wall, and they're looking. These guys probably have a decent vantage kind of from where they are, but like they full on. It seems like now everybody's. These three guys come out of the. He gets up on the wall here.
He looks important.
Mm-hmm.
I will say he is a little bit more of a figure, a placeholder than a. What you see is what you get. He's certainly has some distinguishing features from these two mages. You kind of recognize the one mage, and so this guy must be another mage. This guy maybe isn't so menacing, but he does have like a larger staff, and seems to be, like you would guess, he's maybe a little bit in charge of the other two wizards or something.
Okay.
Or just seems to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of scoping things out and looking. You see them maybe kind of fire cantrip blasts into the bushes at times. They're kind of looking, eyeing things, and like a bolt of acid or something kind of gets shot out every once in a while, or these dark beams of energy. And they're just kind of on alert because some random fire, it could happen.
Yeah.
And hey, it's an easy fix. Go get the mage. These are the kind of things that they do. But now, especially the arrows looking thing, and this one is actually kind of trying to lean over and check out the arrows.
Like make the arrows fall to the ground. So they make them fall out of the wood and fall to the ground before you can touch
so
any
he's
of
looking
them.
to check it out, and they
Rattle to the
fall
ground.
off. So
okay.
it's all kinds of weird. They don't know exactly what to think, but something's fishy, and they're definitely all alerted, and they're all over here right now.
All right. Indiana Jones up that thing.
I'm gonna have Uthal hit us with Pass Without Trace as well.
Ooh,
Good call.
Plus 10
wonderful,
stealth.
wonderful.
So
Yeah, you still have the element of stealth right now. You wanting to?
I'd
we don't need to-
I'd like to get into that tower and see if there's any allies we can free or help before we start getting into the scrum. And
Cool.
I'd definitely like to get to the high ground where we can start fighting the guys at the top of that tower first.
Yeah.
So.
So, how would you like to proceed, my friends?
Clamber up the wall.
Just pass without a trace?
Yeah, Pass Without Trace, and we'll just climb up. Are we all gonna climb up the wall?
Yeah, I think we need to.
Cool.
I don't know if you can get up there first and then provide assistance to the people that are climbing barehanded.
There are some rocky handholds,
Okay.
so it's, it's not like
It's not a super athletics
It's
check.
not like a staircase, but there's a little something that you're able to try and scale it.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So do we need to do an athletics check for this, or you think we can just go ahead and do it?
It's an athletics check.
Okay.
I'm gonna go invisible.
Cool.
All right.
Might as well hit that now.
Love it. Yeah, who's going up first? Ooh, doggy.
Well, that's a 21.
You right up, right on up.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And in your plate mail.
In my plate mail, no big deal.
So
Oh,
you got passed without a trace, but I think your stealth checks in heavy armor are a disadvantage.
Ooh.
yes.
But you're getting to add plus 10 to each one. So disadvantage, but plus 10. Cool. And a second.
All
Cool.
right.
So you're good.
Good.
You're so strong. It's easy to not get hung up and
Yeah.
make noise. So it's not like you're like heaving and fighting. You're very controlled because you've got
Yeah.
so much strength. You can just pull yourself up.
I mean, this is my family armor.
You look like those guys that are always out on those public beach gyms and stuff. They get up on those bars and they rock from
crazy.
side. They do like one-handed thing and they're like spinning slowly around and walking in the air and stuff. That's kind of what you're doing as you climb up. So you're able
practice that all the time.
You're able to keep real quiet even in your plate mail.
Good stuff.
Sweet. So you're probably right up on that.
I will be on
tower.
On the tower, yeah.
Cool. Now that you do, you can. You all have adventuring packs or something. I'm sure you got some rope. You could let down some rope.
Yep.
Make the check easier for everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. I'd tie off some rope, and I don't see it in my inventory here, but
you've got it.
I'm sure I've got it.
You got it. Yeah.
Tie off some rope and get it ready for the next.
Cool.
Just roll it up there.
Yeah. See who makes it up.
All right. Yep. Can I add my strength?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 9.
Plus, oh yeah, 9.
Yeah, that's cool. A little bit of trouble, but you make it up. You're good. With the rope, it makes it a lot easier. So Uthal and Ursula.
+9 anyway, so 21.
Oh yeah, easy. You know, Uthal's tall enough. He probably does a little chin up.
Yeah, no big deal.
It's like a 10-foot wall.
And he does he carry Ursula up with him?
She gets the piggyback. She gets the piggyback treatment. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet. So you all make it up. It's good. Nice.
And Swiss, he just
little
figures
credit.
it out. Swiss's dex.
I feel like I have to min-max coach you for a second because I forgot about your dwarf, or your little dwarven belt. The finesse weapon, you can use your strength or your dexterity. So you know how you would add your proficiency and then add your dex? You can add your to hit. You can use it as one or the other. So you could use the whip as a strength weapon, and it would be your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus. And then you would do your damage and add your strength modifier.
That's
If
nice.
you can't mix and match. I don't think you can do strength to hit and then dex, but
Right.
but I don't think you would want to because your best one would help you the most on either.
Yeah, my strength is higher than my dex right now.
So since you got that belt, if you want to adjust it accordingly,
Cool.
think about that. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yep. So you make those adjustments and sweet. Oh, sorry, stealth checks for you guys. With the rope, a lot easier. Advantage on your stealth checks.
Cool. Thankfully it's a +19, so is it
Just don't roll a 1, I guess.
5?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't even roll the second one.
Uthal, 18.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah, he's good.
Jeez, got anything on, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fine. Ursula, one for Ursula too.
13.
Sweet.
23.
You're great. You are so good. Okie doke. You're all up there and quiet.
Okay, let's perception. Just I want to see what's going on out here.
Absolutely. Yep.
You said that those guys aren't actually there. I just want to make sure that there's no other keeps over there. There's nothing.
Nope.
Okay. Can I just?
Yeah.
Okay.
hit me.
Perception. 10.
Still cool. Once you're up here, you're inside, you're over the wall. You can see this wall goes around like approximately right like this. It's a little bit of a kind of an oval, such like this. And there's maybe one more. No, it just kind of cuts back around. That's pretty much it. There's a wall that's back over here. This is such that it could kind of guard this back half of the wall. That's why it's a little bit higher too.
Yeah.
Maybe the terrain back here is a little bit more.
That's what I kind of
passable.
yeah.
Also, so nothing that you can see. Everything kind of confirmed. You see this. Well, you kind of see this a little bit of a. It has a little bit of an ornate quality to it. A walkway, a stone, maybe some. It's not just roughshod like a slapdash outpost. There's a little bit of a promenade up to this altar-looking thing with the basins. And it also comes around to the entryway for the tower here.
There's nobody in those cages?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yep, they're empty.
Okay, well, I think we make a beeline for that tower. For that tall tower. Hit the
Cool.
stairs.
Cool. I don't think you have a stealth check to get down from there.
Okay.
But I think once you get here, I think whoever is going to go up, it's a stealth check for they're here they're on alert, kind of checking out, looking out here. So it's not like they're looking down the staircase, but something's fishy. So to get by these guards and kind of the nearby guards would be another check to move from this point.
I'm comfortable doing it.
Well, I'm
I've
invisible.
got disadvantage. Yeah, that'd probably be best. I'm just worried that you might be running up against enemies that you gotta hit without us backing you up. But if you want to go check to see who's in that
Like I had
cage.
said, I think you have one.
Yeah, I definitely want to go check out who's up there.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, Captain Invisible.
Oh yeah.
Come on up.
It's whatever 14 plus 19 is.
33.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Does that work?
One of
do it for you?
one of the demon's heads jerks to the side violently as he hears
We'll whisper quiet
as
footsteps.
he hears a small patch of air waft.
What's that patch of air?
What the hell was that? Do y'all feel that breeze? Yeah, you're ghost mode right now. So you get up here. There's not. It's not here, but there's like a barred door. It's got a key. It's got a key to it. And there are 3 people in there, represented by these minis, and they look beat to shit.
Like they're not gonna help us in a fight.
No, yeah, they so a lot like you've run into prisoners before too, and you're seeing the same thing. They are kind of exhausted. You had seen them kind of come in, and they're not letting them get a good sleep or anything like that. They're really cut up too. You can see old wounds, fresh wounds, a lot of dried blood in the cell here, and they just look anemic, just wasted. So they're not crazy, mad, or out of their mind or anything, but they're just kind of like barely there. If you wanted to get their attention, you probably could, but they don't immediately notice you when you come up to the gate. Especially if you're 33 stealth here. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they don't know it.
They don't know anything.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I relay that via collar to everybody else.
Would
They're
that
not going to help us fight.
Yeah,
Like,
would that
they're
be something
kinda
I could?
messed up.
But they do look like the Sentinels that you're looking for.
Being tasked to look for.
One other thing is you see these are a couple of them are Sentinels. One of them doesn't have the collar, but 2 of them you see they clearly do.
Oh.
And you don't get anything back when you talk to Victor.
Oh. So
You don't hear anything.
you've been Faraday caged, or there's been some sort of
You can make an Arcana
locking
check.
rune.
That's a crit fail.
Okay. Oh shit! Where's my?
Crittles.
I don't know if I have them.
Oh,
Man, I've really.
What's not a real
spaced.
crit fail then?
It's not a real crit fail. You can fish an M&M out of this trail mix if you want,
I'll do it.
or you can have one of the donuts that you brought.
Oh, I got it.
There you go.
Some fail mix.
Some fail. Oh yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
All right.
So, yeah, you don't. You're just kind of waiting, and you don't hear back from Victor. Do you go back down and see what's up, or?
Yeah, I'll go back down there.
Cool. Not gonna make you make a stealth check to leave, but you get back down, and once you're there, face to face, you kind of realize like it's not going through, but you can kind of whisper back and forth to each other.
Okay.
You can make an Arcana check with an advantage.
I'm going to. My Arcana is actually 0, but that's okay. 14, 11. 14.
Cool. Yeah, so you realize, like especially tipping you off, what's in your mind is what you've just kind of been through with the ratkin. And you're actually in an anti-magic field right now.
Okay.
So, and it makes sense to you that you say, okay, there's this prison tower. Anything that's in there, the magic is nullified.
Okay.
So if the collar, the magic on the collars, any magical abilities that they have, and you also kind of take a second when you stop to focus on it, you realize the magic juice in your weapons doesn't work in this sphere either.
Oh crap.
Oh.
Okay, we're not gonna be fighting in here.
No.
No. You might be able to, but I can't do it. So while we're standing on the steps, we're stopped also, or would we be able to fight the people on top? No, maybe not able to tell if we could fight the people on top without anti-magic.
I think the person who can best, this would be a different Arcana check. I think the person who's best, whose actions are best to make this check is Dangle.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to make this one? Now you know what you're kind of looking for or what you're trying to investigate, so make this an Arcana check with advantage.
Sweet.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Just roll again and take the best result. Yeah, okay, good. Hey, those dice, they're paying off.
Yeah.
I was worried when I saw it first, but now it's balanced right out.
Oh yeah.
You're good.
No,
You're good to go. You with a little bit of, you stay in your stealth mode, and a little bit of up and down the stairs. You kind of put together that obviously this is meant to contain any, like if a prisoner was a wizard, you don't want them to just be popping shit off at any time. So it's meant to subdue the prisoners and any abilities that they would have to maybe try to escape. It's a field that's kind of, there's a sphere that kind of guards the tower, but it doesn't quite make it to the top.
Okay.
So all the prisoners are in it, but anybody perched on top would be out of this sphere. And you also, in your investigations, you kind of find that the sphere, it's not just the sphere, there's also a little bit of a few spheres of a bubble path that lead along this walkway and take it right up to that altar as well.
So they can't perform any magic when they're being brought to the slaughter. Okay.
That's exactly what you think, yep. So, Dangle expertly takes a minute.
Yeah,
kinda
he seemed
walks
to
around.
have some pretty good perception on that whole Arcana thing. Good job.
I used to dabble.
I don't like to brag, but I used to do a little magic.
Okay,
Just
cool.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Let's
Over your
dispatch.
collar. I'm so proud of you, Mr. Dangle.
Who gave me my collar?
Can it, you old sack of shit. I'll get to you later.
Let's dispatch of the two guys on top. I think we need to sneak on up to them, and you're gonna have to make that first attack.
So I'm gonna say Dangle is already stealthy enough to be right up at this edge out of view, but kind of ready to jump up and around. If you want to join, you're gonna need a disadvantage stealth check.
Okay.
Unless you want to take off your armor, and then
Hell no!
then you have a regular stealth.
That's a terrible idea.
Ooh, nice. Just don't roll less than 18.
16.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
26 at least with the pass without a trace is still
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Golden. You sneak up.
So I'm going to basically
You guys-
ready in action.
Yep. You guys get in that SWAT team formation. Is Dangle still in front?
Yes.
Yeah, might as well be.
He's gonna be the one shooting off the fireworks basically here.
Yep. So you're up against the side of the wall that's leading up those steps, and Dangle is right ready around the corner, and you're ready.
Okay.
You guys want to make this would be like a surprise. I let you guys take a surprise round, and then we'll go hero's side and demon side.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, let's do this.
Sweet.
So I'm going after the guy who's closest to me.
Nice.
And
Pop out from behind the
busting
crenellation.
out the big whip. Oh yeah.
The dragon whip.
Well,
And
I'm just standing there. I'm
Yep.
invisible, so.
Oh, you already have advantage. You don't need to expend. I'm just saying, it's go time now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
27. Did I do it for you?
That's cool. That'll connect right in the eyeball. One of the talons on the end of the whip, right to the eyeball.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's a good start.
I assume I have advantage, right? Just
Absolutely.
See if,
yeah. Why not?
Yeah. 29.
All right.
All right. So it's 3d4. Plus. Oops, that's not the right one. Roll. Actually, let's just roll it all together.
Oh yeah. Do you need any extras? Are you good?
A couple more d4s actually. Add it all up together.
Oh, you getting a certain color?
No, doesn't
Okay.
matter. Oops, sorry.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's a fat wad of dice you got in your hand there.
It's a few.
It's just a few.
We're hoping to dispatch of these guys
Yeah.
without any noise, apparently.
Yep.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, this is gonna mess me up. It's on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I do hate that.
All right. 18. 24. All together.
Wow.
Cool. You instantly lash out and just connect right in the face and the neck with these 3 claws at the end of this whip. And he's in a horrible way, but he is still barely on his feet.
No.
He's 24.
Yeah. 24.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah. Do you want to do a badass swap maneuver, hop the crenellation, and be right here? Or are you running? There's room where you could get right here, and there's room where you could hop this
I do want to hop it.
and
Yeah.
you get right here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Okay. Cast Hunter's Mark on the same guy that he just hit.
Nice.
That's my bonus action, so let's go for it.
Cool. Who are you gonna strike?
The same guy that he just hit.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the guy to my right.
Cool.
With Soren's Conviction and...
Well, don't forget your green flame blade thing too.
It is, I was thinking it was a bonus action to cast that. So Green Flame Blade, and yeah, I'll be attacking with Green Flame Blade with my Soren's Conviction.
Yeah, and this guy looks awful. You might wanna.
Oh, actually,
go for this guy and leave.
That's a good point.
You got a little bit of secondary.
That's a good point.
Victor is of a sound tactical mind.
And he
would know that
he
in
is
a heartbeat.
bloodied, so
Yep,
okay,
yep.
he's right on the raggedy edge.
I'm on your guys' team.
Thanks, very kind DM. Okay, yeah.
It's a big to do to really go through a funeral when characters die.
I crit.
I just don't. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. Okay.
That's a 19 crit.
How much damage is that? You're not smiting or anything. So how much damage is all that?
It's 1d8 plus 5, so times.
This
that
guy
by-
gets blazed with the green flame.
Yeah. And so he will take 1d8 plus 5. Max damage doubled?
Max damage.
Just
and then
max
you roll.
damage. Okay.
What's your max with all
Max
that?
1d8 plus 5, so 13. 13 damage plus. And d4. I think I need 2d4. No. 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability. Okay, so I need another d8. Yeah, one. Plus my spellcasting ability.
Your charisma +2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not 11th level yet. Damn.
Close.
So another
Nice.
17.
You crush him. And it's
Yeah.
in rapid succession, and you control the whip in such a way that you just lash it into him, but you don't get that snap from the whip. So they're both dead, and you've killed them like in a heartbeat, jumping around this corner.
Nice.
And you have not made too much noise. So I'd say maybe both of you make a stealth check and see if you're still concealed from the rest of the crew.
Disadvantage still, right?
This is not, you're not moving in the armor, so I'm going to say not disadvantage.
Okay, so 13 plus 10.
Cool.
23.
38.
Nice. Yeah. I say especially because of maybe you're getting a little bit of magical coverage. You get like the magical sound smoke grenade that's covering for you guys. This Pass Without Trace. It's still up, and you guys have dispatched them, and you're good.
I take their swords and I stab them into the ground and set the demons on top of those swords, butt first, so that they appear to be still standing there.
Victor the
guarding.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I want them to still appear
up in here,
appear to be guarding
one
their
facing
position.
this way.
And I put their bows in their hands.
Yep. One facing
So it looks
that
like
way.
they're still weaponed.
Cool.
Love it.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Alright. Just trying to keep
Fantastic.
trying to keep things.
How good is the pose? I think a survival check would be. That seems to be the most like whip up something rudimentary to kind of.
Yeah. What MacGyvering?
Yeah,
basically.
MacGyvering. I feel like is a survival check.
8 plus 6 is 14.
Cool. It looks half decent.
It's like a 10-footer or a 20-footer maybe.
It's also kind of good that it's nighttime.
Good. Okay. Because they look dead.
They look pretty. The one that took the whip looks
looks pretty rough.
Looks pretty bad.
The eye hanging out.
Yeah.
It's one of those string hanging out of his face. You thought that dragon whip was bad.
Yeah.
Wait till I get going.
Oh man, I throw up in my mouth just a little. Weak stomach lately. I don't know why. It's all the cheese that I've been eating lately. I don't know.
So you are good, and you kind of see that they're looking, but they, nothing else is happening out there.
Okay.
And so you see this guy turn to these demons over here and kind of bark at them in the abyssal, and you're able to glean like blah 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 gate blah 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 checks, and they get down from the wall, and you see them kind of come over and rattle check. They make sure it's locked and barred, and they're kind of double checking it.
Okay.
And then they kind of you start looking around.
Okay. Before, I'm hoping that
They're all right here right now.
I'd like to get us back over to that outpost and lie in wait for the people that are assigned to that post to come back to it.
Cool. Everybody, or you and
I think this could be a 2-person job. I don't. If we're
believe-
trying to be stealthy.
I think it has to be everybody because we have
Yeah?
to be within a 30-foot radius for Pass Without Trace to work.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Didn't think of that.
I think
Okay.
it's some amount of.
You're right. I believe it's 30 foot. Yeah.
So we have to be
'Cause I was thinking
pretty
about that. I was
close
like, okay, he's parked down there. You're still good. But so getting back, so everybody, I think you're running across, and you're kind of sweeping around the back at the same time that they're kind of walking along. So I think everybody, all four, little stealth check action.
Okay.
29 for Dangle.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That'll do.
It's all right.
16.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I need to. Yeah, 16.
13 for Uthal.
Mm.
18.
Easy there.
Ursula.
13 for both people? Okay. You kind of make a little more noise because you kind of have to rush, you kind of have to hurry than you think. But you get up there and you don't think that they heard you,
Okay.
but it was not the best.
Okay.
But it wasn't horrible either. But it wasn't perfect.
Okay. So
They don't look like they heard.
But it also wasn't that bad.
okay.
You tell me when you need me to stop.
Okay. All right. So I won't be doing Hunter's Mark on these guys again. That's a waste of a spell slot. Can we ready in action for a stealth attack?
Yeah.
You're invisible, right?
These guys are kind of looking
Not
along
anymore.
the wall a little bit. This mage gets down and heads over, and these guys get back up here and they start really looking around. One of them's really eyeing the gate, the other one's kind of looking at what's out there. These guys are still kind of really honed in on that spot where they know that they saw these arrows come out of. They haven't seen anything move out of that space, so they're just watching it like a hawk. You readying?
I'm readying.
Cool.
Readying
Both
in
of you?
action.
Exactly what you are hoping for comes to pass. Both of these guys come up.
Jump down on him.
And so here's what I would say too. The whip is a reach weapon. So you could wait, and I think you would have to attack the right people. But if Victor attacks the front person, you can whip over the top, and you've got an extra. It's kind of like you don't have to attack adjacent. You can attack one square away, which would be. It's kind of like you can attack 2 inches away. So.
If you hit me with that whip, though.
But
You've been practicing,
but
right?
The only thing with that is you can't choose which you attack. It's like you have to attack that other one, and you would have to attack
Yeah.
that front one. So
All right, I will.
you could do that green flame thing again, but it's not like you could do
Yeah,
that and polish the other one off. You'd have to be committed, I think, to
Yep.
those two.
that's okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna attack the first guy, and you get the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And you'll be able to attack with stealth. So
They're climbing up a ladder too, and you guys
they're
stay
gonna be at
hidden
disadvantage.
just enough. It's not that they're at disadvantage. You'll
We're
have
at
advantage on your
advantage.
surprise attack.
Okay.
So
I'm literally going feet first, sword down,
nice.
or mace
That's
down,
amazing. Yeah.
like Link
Uh-huh.
in
Nice.
Super Smash
Yep,
Brothers.
nice.
Like, okay.
Get a little bit of air and then come down.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm looking for some maximum damage here.
Nice,
I
nice.
just hope I don't fail this. Okay, so Green Flame Blade. I'm not gonna do Hunter's Mark.
Isn't it once it's up, you can kind of keep shifting it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but can I shift it to like after we've disengaged from? Or are we counting this all as one encounter?
It's concentration up to an hour. You still have
Okay.
it up. You can shift it.
Okay, I'll shift it over
Yeah,
to him then.
absolutely.
So I do get my D6 if I hit. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. That's another crit.
Noise.
Melted.
Melted him.
Yeah.
Just basically
I actually
turned him
see-
into mush underneath me.
Do this. Now that's the crit for the one attack. Do your second attack.
Oh, I forget about the second attack. So I mush
You
him.
have 2 attacks?
Well, you're.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead and do it. Just do it for me.
Do the rolls?
Do
the
your,
second
Do your
attack?
2 attack rolls for your advantage one, your second attack. They're gonna have to be on that same guy.
So
But that's another
15
hit.
plus, yeah.
Cool. And
Plus
see
5,
if you
so
crit it.
20.
I'm just curious.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
That's enough minimum damage and die damage that I know that you're gonna melt that guy. So
Okay.
you can roll him if you really want to find the numbers, but I'm sure you're gonna melt him.
Melt both of them, or
The first one.
first one?
But
Okay.
then you're gonna get you got 2 hits, a crit and a hit. So the one green flame D8
Yep.
on the crit does 8, but then roll the other one.
Okay. Actually, actually, yeah, just 1d8. 7.
Nice. 15.
I need these dice. Emma can't have them back.
And the other guy's bloodied. Yeah. So you can crack them anytime you want. So now the second guy's bloodied, and he. The cool thing here's what I want you to picture. You've got this mace, and it's pretty unusual. You've seen people fight and flip a dagger, underhand, overhand, and go overhand and like, somebody in the neck or something. Dangle, you've never seen a man flip a mace to go overhand, impale it through a demon's skull, and then use it to pull that demon back up and tuck the body up into the... Are you catching?
Yeah.
Are you picking up what I'm laying down?
Yep.
You skull him, and you've popsicle sticked him, and you pull the body back up with you.
Yep.
And the green flame pours off of his body as you strike, and just
pours down on the
water
next.
falls down on the next guy, and then dragon whip.
Oh yeah.
Advantage without a charge. You just are.
That's a crit fail.
You want to try again after that one.
19.
Nice. That's so awesome.
God dang. You killed him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I want to see what it is. I'm
why
curious.
not?
I really want to know.
Oh God, there's 4s
Yes,
and
That's
5.
pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he
yeah.
just
There's lots.
You rolled like higher than average on almost
On
all
almost
of
all
these.
of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So here's what happens. You lash the head of the demon off with the whip, and then on the come around with the whip, you lash through it, and you whip it around the body and pull the body up, and that head that gets severed and flies up in the air, you're pulling the body up, and the other hand catches the head.
Masterful.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing of beauty. Well done.
There's two.
Make a good stealth team.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The two bodies are with you up on this.
I do the same terrible deed.
Yeah. So you have a little bit of a dilemma, because you can do that with these two swords, but one of these demons' head has been whipped off. So you could have a headless demon and a headed demon sitting on their swords, but how are you going to attach...
I take one of the arrows and I stick the arrow down the neck hole, and I put the head on top of the...
Yeah, because they've got the... Yeah,
arrow.
Love it, yep.
It may or may not be forward, I'm not sure. I have a hard time sometimes with their
let's find
anatomy.
out. Let's find out with the survival check.
Okay.
Let's see how good it
That's
is.
right, I forgot about that. 14 plus 6, 20.
It's not too bad.
Okay, good.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's especially good. That's awesome.
This is grim.
This is really dark.
And I think we jump off the back side, so we're opposite side of these guys.
Oh yeah, cool.
Makes sense to me.
They're standing their ghostly vigil,
Yep.
doing their job
Nice.
well.
Okay.
So this to me is helpful for 2 reasons. First of all, we're keeping their awareness off of us, but also they're going to think they have more people to help fight than they. And there might be a little bit of a shock and awe.
I picture later on these other guys, like, an hour later, they're doing their rounds inside the camp. The one guy walks by and he looks at him. It's like, Ed? Ed, are you okay, buddy?
Are you sitting on your sword?
What's wrong? No. I'm sorry. So, you guys are outside the wall or inside, but just on the
We're
other
still
side?
inside the
No,
wall,
we're
just
still
on the
inside.
other side of the
On the other side of the thing. Cool. I got you now. Yes.
Just kind of hidden.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I mean
So-
that's 2. So now
Yeah. Now, if you hang out there for a second, they still don't see anything, but like they are sure something is up, right? Like something has been weird. So this guy comes over pulls this mage over here. He keeps eye on the wall. He pulls these guys down and this mage, and they open the doors. They ask one of these guys to come down, and they pop out here, and they start searching. You hear a lot of that barking kind of language.
Okay.
The abyssal, you get little bits and pieces of it. Some of it is him barking at these guys of where to look and where to go. Some of it is him, seems to be taunting or kind of calling out into the darkness.
Okay.
But they're kind of out here.
Okay. I think we need to get this guy.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
let's get the mage.
Let's get that guy while he's by himself. Because who knows how long they're going to be out here. We need to get him first. So let's make our trek across there stealthily and make our way to him.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Where are you? Tell me where you're wanting to end up. I'm sure you're all sticking together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think behind this.
You want to get up on the wall and approach him from the side, or are you coming from behind him, or?
Kind of following the wall behind this pillar, and then we'll be wrapping around it quick to take him right at the wall.
Cool. Who's what's your order?
You first.
Yeah.
And I'll be running up right behind you so you can get my my
Yep.
shield stuff.
Okay. So if everybody who's going to attack passes a stealth check, you can all take a surprise round on them.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. 18, twice.
Nice.
Seriously,
Nice.
these dice are something.
That was 26.
Nice.
Or, 36.
Nice. I think he's actively looking, so I'm going to have him make a perception check to contest.
Oof.
So he's at 17.
Okay.
Did anybody not make a 17? No, I think you guys are both
I
cool.
went
It's
above.
just you two? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, gentlemen. The Butchers of Sanguinos.
I know, right?
I guess that's true to form. You guys have been, you know, in an alternate perspective, alternate universe, like, you guys are like the ultimate terrorist organization to
Yeah.
We really are.
these demons.
We really
Oh
are.
god. Yeah, we're the terrorists.
It's like,
Yeah.
no.
We operate in cells.
It's like, yeah. It's like, well, it's like at night the demons, like they're sitting there with their little demon children on the couch, and there's another news of like a mass killing.
Yeah.
And they're just like they're holding their children, and they're like, no, don't.
Covering
don't,
We have reason to believe they're holed up in
covering
caves.
their eyes.
Thoughts and prayers are with the families of the
The
poor
poor demons.
demons that were stuck on their own swords.
Horrific. How could anybody be so awful?
All right, make it quick. Make it quick, you two. Now, these, I will say, these mages, you're used to, like, wizards on the material plane being of the clothy nature.
Glass cannons.
Yeah, and you have tangled with these demon mages before, and they're like battle mages. So, I mean, yes, he's maybe got like a wizard's robe or cape, but it is also supplemented with like pauldrons and gauntlets, and he's armored. So, have at it.
Okay.
29.
That's good.
That'll hit.
Does that beat his?
That's all right. You've been
Pauldrons
just
and
rolling
gauntlets?
19s like constantly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Rolled a few of them
Too
actually.
bad I didn't make your weapon crit on a 19 or 20.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, though. I'm happy that this is a good purchase. Those dice. I think that's good.
Oh yeah, it's working out a lot
Their
better.
maiden voyage has been
Oh yeah, absolutely.
above average for sure.
I would say.
I knew it was.
Yep.
I like what I see.
28.
Yeah. Okay. He is. You really lay into him, but he is not. He is not quite bloody. Two attacks, sir. Why don't you roll 2 19s for me?
Green flame blade.
Now, I will say you successfully stealthed. You're passed without a trace. You have a lot of things working in your favor.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about giving you advantage on these attacks because I think there's a lot of things you've been able to maintain to get it.
Okay.
So, each attack, advantage.
Green flame blade, hunter's mark.
Yep.
It's a 10. It's a 10 as well. So that's a 15.
That first one doesn't quite make it. It actually clangs off of his pauldron and kind of armored shoulder on that side.
Okay. 14. 5. So 19.
Again, no, just not quite enough.
19
Not
doesn't
quite.
hit?
These guys are, and as you kind of fight them and you connect a few times, they're pretty heavily armored, like battle mages,
Okay.
like war mages.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of any bonus action I can do real quick. Bonus action, I'm going to...
Well, I will offer you one other thing too. You can share inspiration amongst the party. I technically think inspiration, you use it to get advantage, so technically you've already gotten your advantage, but I'll say I'll be a little sloppy with the rolls. I don't mind if you replace one of those rolls if your teammate wants you
It's
to have it.
up to you. I'll take
what?
it. Yeah, I'll take it if you... Alright.
Now, do you want to roll? Do you want to use that die to roll, or has it been hot enough, or
Yeah, I got
has it used up? Has it used up all its rolls? Or
Don't
I'm in
say
your
that.
head. I'm in your head now.
Don't say that. No.
No,
It's a crit.
I don't think it
Oh
has.
yes, nice.
So you lay
Thank
into
you.
him, and you know he's not quite bloody. As you lay into him, you know it's a solid hit.
Yeah.
This is, I know you know this, but this is a opportune time to smite if you want to sack those spell slots. Because then you're sacking some, and you're getting max damage on those smites, and then you roll all of your stuff. I'm not going to tell you what level you need to sack to kill him, but
We're second
I would
leveling
like for you to consider it.
We're second level
Cool.
spell slotting that.
Yeah.
So max damage and then
I think those are D8s when you smite,
okay.
and I believe it's 3, right?
Yeah.
The second spell slot is 3 more damage.
Yep. So on green flame blade
Is another D8?
is another D8. I've got that there.
Green flame.
I need a
the
D6. Mace, green flame blade,
Hunter's mark.
hunter's mark, smite.
Okay. Okay, go. Oh, look at that! You killed him. Oh my god!
Holy shnikes. But look at these 8s
I
and
know.
7.
I know.
Oh man.
You guys are on fire.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We are ghosts.
Killing it.
Amazing. How do you want to kill this guy in any particular way? It's a whip, and then Dangle whips him, connects, and tumbles back underneath your legs, and you come right over the top and just.
I missed twice. I clang off of him twice.
Yeah.
But those were probing hits,
Yeah.
looking for the weak spot, and then I found
probing
it.
hits.
Deep probing hits,
Yes.
and then I found it. And I found it, and when I
Wham.
found it, I just
connected. Yeah. Yep.
destroyed.
Awesome. And he crumples and falls back off of the rail, and thump onto the ground.
I take his staff.
So this is a little more involved because they're. Well, me see here. Let's say he fell off of the walkway. You're gonna try to bring him back up and put him up on there.
No, I'm gonna pretend like he just got down onto the ground.
Oh,
I'm gonna
just put him
stand
right here.
him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. See how well.
If anything, this is just for my pure enjoyment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
The funny thing is, you're gonna make him look a little taller because he has the staff you're gonna be impaling him on is
Sure. Yeah. He's
more than the sword.
he's levitating. You know. He's just practicing his.
His head's flopped down, and you've got 2 more arrows holding his arms out loosely like this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's practicing his mage skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the 5th time you've done this. You're getting pretty good at it.
I am.
would say.
I'm starting to get creative.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's an art.
This is an
it's
art.
an art form now.
It's an art form.
Yeah, it's good.
Learn.
Survival. Show me how good it is.
He looks alive.
That dice is on fire.
He looks
That
alive.
dice is on fire.
It really is.
He. Goddamn, he looks lifelike.
Yeah.
He looks like he's.
You rigged it up so his head's moving back
I
and
even
forth.
found a way to put like a little voice box inside of him, so he's chanting some.
There's a little
some deep
clockwork. You got a
speak.
clockwork mechanism. In
Yeah. I've really made it out of grass and sticks, though.
Yeah. Who knows how it happened?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
don't, but I'm not Victor. Cool. So he's he's parked into the. Looks like he's kind of eyeing the camp.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've only
So
got
where
one
do you
tower
want to take
left.
this murder rampage next?
Oh damn! We should have kept his staff and shoved it into the door there and locked out his buddies.
Well, it should have some sort of lock. I mean,
There is probably a lock,
it's the
isn't
inside
there?
of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Can we lock it on the way over to the next tower?
I'll offer you this. I think you guys would know this. Looking at sizing up the situation as you kind of move out.
Mm-hmm.
As you're approaching, if you approach by this door, you're a little more in their peripheral than if you come kind of out from behind them.
You're right.
So you tell me what you want to do. But is it more? You don't know where these guys are. I'm putting them out here as a placeholder. But
Okay,
you
so
don't
they
know,
could be on their way back.
You don't
right
know
now.
if they're out here or if they're
Probably
right about
not.
at the door. But you tell me what you want to do.
You know what? I'm gonna burn another invisibility
Okay.
and go do that.
Okay.
Oh, cool. You don't even make a check, sir. I mean, you're invisible. You got passes on trace. I don't even want to hear it. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and roll. Oh my God, it's a 43.
Oh, you crit failed. It's still freaking
still,
crazy.
Oh my God, it's a 45. Okay. So make you probably need to make a perception check, right?
Oh, good perception. 4.
Okay. That's right.
It looks
Got a
like a
minus.
Rubik's Cube to you.
it's
Can I reverse picklock it?
you're right up to it. You see that and you kind of saw the one demon before. This guy had locked it when they went out. There's a big lock to it, and there's also gosh, what are those bars like? Oh, they have a name that they bar those castle doors. It's what I'm
yeah,
talking
The bar.
about. The bar.
Well, there's probably a word for it.
The big wood block is sitting on the door.
Yeah.
So it's got one of those hefty beams that's kind of
Yeah.
barring it.
Okay.
And it's got a huge lock to it too.
Set it down gently. Don't go chugong like it is in the movies. Whoa.
Yeah. And that's what you see.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely want to bring down that beam, the bar.
It's already in place.
Oh, it's already in place.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Cool.
All right. Let's go get our friends on the balcony up there.
Cool. Do you want to try to, tell me what's going through your mind. What do you want to accomplish with checking out the door here?
I wanted to lock it if it wasn't already locked.
It's locked and barred. Would you like to try to use your lock-picking tools to jam the lock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do that.
Do it. I think this
Definitely do
this
that.
is harder than a lock-picking test, but hell, the way you guys have been rolling.
Well, I'm proficient with my thieves' tools. Is that
Absolutely. Yeah.
okay.
Now you might have taken expertise in your thieves' tools, did you? Or a slight, no, it would be thieves' tools, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't write it down, but it's plus 10
Yeah, cool.
for proficiency anyway. So
I'll take it.
12.
Oh, altogether? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get in there, you don't break your thieves' tools, but you're fiddling with it for a while. A couple times you think you have it, and it doesn't quite. You're trying to just gum up the works in there, and you just aren't able to pull it off before you're kind of, I need to bail on this. So you're cool.
Okay.
Come back over.
No dice? No dice. Okay. That's alright.
Oh, couldn't jam the locks.
Whoa, no, you suck so bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everything's coming up, Dungeon Master.
Alright. What?
We may fail our stealth checks.
Yeah, you're good.
You want to climb up there, probably, and we're going to do the same attack.
You're still invisible.
You're still invisible, so you should be able to make that stealth. I'm going to Misty Step into this spot right here once he makes his first attack.
Oh, fantastic.
That way I don't have to do a stealth check up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you don't make a stealth check, but I think that Dangle does.
Okay.
Oh no! That is a crit
Advantageously.
fail.
No, you're invisible,
Oh.
son. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
pass
that's
without a trace. You've been doing them in advantage. I'd say do it.
All right. Well, I rolled a 5, also plus 19.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here, let's see. They're
are all on high
alert.
alert.
No. Nope. No. Just no.
Okay.
You did it 24.
Nope. Nope. Didn't contest the 24. All right.
Okay.
Carve them up, gentlemen.
Why don't I take first attack since I'm up there already anyway. They know that I'm there. So, first attack with green flame blade.
You want to do your?
Might as well.
Yeah.
No, I gotta keep this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah,
hot
you
dice.
tried. You tried.
Hot dice.
I would have had it too. Hadn't been you and your meddling allies.
That's a crit.
Oh, damn, dude.
Okay, so there's a crit. I'll tell you what. This
Should I roll a second again?
This matters. Do the damage up on one
Okay.
and the green flame blade on the other because we'll need to know if it drops or not.
So we've got max damage, which is going to be 13
Yeah, I think it was
plus 6 plus 8, right? Which is 19, 27 plus whatever I roll here. Okay, and then he gets hit with all 8 damage
8
of
damage.
the green flame.
And I'm saying a crit, you get that max and you roll on it. So there's 1d8 that jumps. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So it gets a full 8 and then roll the 8.
Let me double check that. I want to make sure that I'm right about that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the D8 jumps. Or is it a D4 that jumps?
You know what? It's not even a d8 that jumps. It just takes your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. At 5th level, you deal an extra d8
On top of my.
on top of that and the second creature. So the second creature takes 8. It gets a d8.
Okay.
Plus it would get a 1d8 plus your charisma, so it'd be 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
But you get 10 from that full 8 and a 2, and
Yeah.
you roll once on it.
All right.
So just roll your 8.
3 plus 2. Or no.
No, 2 is
just-
already in the 10.
2's
so
already. So
13.
13.
So the second one's bloodied.
I got a second attack.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I needed you for this. I just wanted to make sure you were there.
Yeah.
I just
To
wanted
see
watch.
this.
You just wanted, yeah.
Okay, that's.
That's 1.
Oh yeah. Was this with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's gonna be 17. Did I miss?
He's live, he missed.
Oh.
Just barely. You almost had him.
Oh.
But he's startled. He's
I
almost like
was just
startled.
starting to get so
I know,
excited, you
yeah.
know, and so
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, seriously? Oh, damn it.
Well, you cracked the one, and it's not even that his reflexes kicked in, or not like his. It's not like he he did it himself. It's just he naturally flinched when his buddy just erupted and just burst.
And he did catch a little flame too, so he's like, ah.
When his friend became a blood water balloon that burst right into his face, he just like
burning
jumped
blood
back.
water balloon, really.
You would have cracked him in the jaw, but he like startled back and it just whooshes right in front of his face.
Yeah, I go. You're lucky.
You're covered in like blood's dripping off your face, and you just.
As he's jumping back, a whip's coming at his face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, some crit fails going on here.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
All right, 29.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, son of a bitch, he's dead! Whoa!
Well, how about that?
It's a decent roll, too.
That D6 took care of it.
That's pretty damn good. Cool, so he just, bam, just whip claw his back, and he's dead too.
Okay.
Alright, you want to demon mannequin these guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
Give me one roll, see how good you do it for both of them.
That's going to be 13.
There comes a point in an artist's career where, you kind of hit the golden peak.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get inside your own head.
I psych myself
and you
out.
psych yourself
I'm like, how
out.
can I ever do as well as that last one?
Especially this one. This one.
It was a work of art. It was truly.
This over here was your
something
masterpiece.
special.
The mage was your masterpiece.
Yeah.
You get him there, but something's not quite right.
Yeah.
You can't quite get
I over-adjust.
Yeah, you over-adjust.
Start making...
And then you keep adjusting back and forth, and they get kind of loose on the
Looser.
swords, and then you
Hate
just
that,
give
yeah.
up. You just give up. So.
Okay. So they're kind of, yeah. Loose-limbed up there.
I'm assuming you're kind of getting back down with the crew?
Yeah.
Um,
I think it wise for us to hide behind however the doors are going to open and be ready for the people that are checking stuff out over here to come back in.
Cool. Tell me where you want to be. Behind these pillars, is that what you're saying, or?
Well, yeah. Because we're not doing any more stealth checks, I don't think we need to be in that 30-foot bubble.
No, right now, nobody to stealth from.
Yeah, just dead souls, tortured souls.
Mm-hmm.
This place will become a haunted.
Well, we can figure out where they are. I've got my owl.
Oh.
You can send up there to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Scope some stuff out. So.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah.
You switch to that. This is like in. God, I don't play those shooters, but I know. Is it like all those Call of Duty? You go to the drone view.
Oh
The air view.
Yeah.
You switch to the view
battlefield.
from the battlefield view, the drone view from up here.
Yeah.
And you see them kind of wandering around. They're fanned out through the bushes, and if you're kind of watching them, it's a few minutes go by. They keep retracing their steps out here, but they don't find anything. And they eventually are kind of headed back to the front door. And I think as they're headed back to the door, I don't know what to call this. I'm gonna say it's a smart check or a tactical check, but just make a raw intelligence check for me.
18.
18, fantastic. So Dangle, especially as you kind of get this view and they're coming back, it pops into your mind. You replay this. They left, and they had a demon lock the door behind them. And so you're thinking, okay, they're coming back to the door. They're going to get to that door and ask to be let in.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of goes through your mind. You go, do we want to cut them off from there? You say, do you want to be there to unlock it as they are anticipating and then open it to them? Or do you want to... You kind of have this insight into that's what they're expecting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so you think, hey, that's the demon that locked the door for him. I'm sure I could get the key from him. As they're kind of coming here, this is developing over a couple of minutes, but you kind of have 30 or 45 seconds before they get to the door. As this kind of all kind of comes together for you. So what do you wanna put together?
Can't get in.
Your thought though is right now they don't think anyone's inside. If they get to the door, and then it's rattle, 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 you go, oh, okay. I think, and if they call to that demon and he just stands there, you kind of go, oh. As you're tactically thinking this through, you're like, okay, they're gonna know something's up.
I think they probably have another way in, so they'll get in if they want to get in.
And they do have a mage with them. So.
They have a mage with them.
It's not necessarily what comes to your mind is not necessarily about whether they'll be able to get in or not.
It's how we want them to come in.
But how will they come in knowing you're in there or not knowing you're in there?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what's kind of clicking for you as you're getting this aerial view as they come back.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to stop the surprise attacks.
Okay.
So
we
just
open
keep
it.
going with that.
They haven't
Let's
been
open.
too bad.
we open the door then, but stay behind the door as you open it. Don't let them.
Yeah.
Don't be like, hey bro, come on in. Then walk in. You know, just kind of.
They're getting closer and closer. You have like 20 seconds now.
Okay.
And Dangle, this further comes to your mind. They're going to be expecting this demon to get down and unlock the door. Do you have a way to solve this problem?
Can you make him invisible or
Let's just take him down. Like,
Okay.
Put him down behind the wall, so if they call out, they'll assume that he's already over there.
use your whip and tug him off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Sweet.
So,
Sweet. Pull them off. Cool. Well, you got your illusion stuff, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pull them off. The body's on the floor.
And then make an appearance of
Yeah,
one crawling down the ladder.
Perfect.
Nice. So there's a illusionary demon up there. And that just in time, they're kind of just as they get into view, there's this and pulls it right off. Thud hits the ground as these guys are coming back. And they get right up here, and the head demon guy gets up to the gate and turns to what he sees as two demons here. And bark, bark, bark. You hear open something.
Okay,
something.
no kind of code or anything
Yeah.
like. Okay, I don't have to answer. We just have to open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mage hand, open the door.
Yeah, he says something really cryptic, like the red flower is beautiful at midnight. He's expecting he's expecting the proper response.
The green geranium eats
Geranium.
the flies of doom.
Lick my kiwis. Cool. Yeah. So you, where do you guys want to be?
I'll be posted up behind this pillar here, ready for.
Or do you want to greet them at the door?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the first guy enter before I start.
Oh yeah, you're still invisible, right?
No.
No.
I
That's
attack
right. That's right. You
here.
attacked up there. So are you trying to hide Uthal and Ursula?
Which way so the doors open?
You they
That way
would
or
have
that
to open in for that bar to be effective. Right?
Okay, so just open one door and hide Uthal behind that door.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ursula behind him too.
And I think
She jumps up in his arms.
good Ursula.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you probably the same, right? You're probably gonna be back over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door. I'll just go behind it or stay behind it.
And as soon as the first guy comes through, I'm readying an action. I will be stepping from out of the pillar to attack the first guy.
Nice. Cool.
And
Okay.
it's gonna be a surprise.
So they they bark out to him. You make the illusion, come back down. You probably need to get up and you're gonna unlock this one so that it kind of opens like this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
No need to open both doors. Let's just do one.
Sweet. So you heft that beam. You got that belt now. It ain't a problem.
Oh yeah.
You unlock this side, and I think maybe to encourage them to kind of come in that door, you kind of start to crack it, and then you jump back here and leave your illusion right out here.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. So you come in, and they are kind of rounding. I think they're still, like, obviously something's up. They know the activity's been out here. They're probably coming in, and they're probably turning in towards you because this is that area where they know they can kind of keep an eye on that the best.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all filing in here.
Before the last one comes in, I'm going to be attacking. I don't want them all to be like, I want it to be this to be a choke of sorts. So I only have to attack one at a time.
Oh, do you wanna meet him when he's in the door?
Right in the door.
Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. So these guys are just, you catch him when the main guy is right at the doorway,
Yeah.
and you just
And I step around and I
dash right in and
start
bring
my
that mace down.
I start my business.
Nice. You two make your surprise stealthy round.
Okay.
I don't think Uthal and Ursula are in a position to take a surprise round.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
but-
rumble around
yeah.
that door. So, okay. Hunter's Mark, attack with Green Flame Blade,
It's a beautiful thing.
and before I take off, I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith to add 2 points of AC, 2 points to my AC.
Mm-hmm.
13 plus.
Another 19.
I really did too. 13 plus 5 is
About to cry.
18. That's an 18.
Yeah. It again. These are war mages.
Right.
So you know, it kind of glances. You connect with him, but it glances off his.
This was stealth attack
Yes.
though, so I need to
Yes,
make.
yes.
I need to roll with advantage.
Yep.
I forgot. Okay, didn't. Second attack. No. No. Okay, so I basically just get in their face.
Yep. Cool. You sir, you kind of tumble
Yeah.
out. You stay behind him. You got the reach with the whip. Do you?
Yeah, I'll stay a square behind.
Yep. Cool.
Might as well. 13's not gonna do it.
Nope.
How about a natural 20?
Them dice was a good investment. So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
you coming up in the world.
Wow.
Dangle
they're
Dangle
alright.
tosses his hat in the air. We're gonna make it.
I don't know if you've noticed, we haven't taken 1 point of
That's the
damage
same point.
yet.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I've noticed. Mm-hmm.
Holy.
It's been sweet though.
Yeah.
Oh man.